You know what's on my heart today is the brevity of life. The Bible makes it very clear that we are here for just a moment, like a vapor, and then we're gone. And I know even sometimes myself, and I'm sure a lot of you believers, don't take it serious enough. I mean, when you look at your life right now, I don't care who you are, more than likely 100 years from now, nobody's going to remember who you were. And that's even the person being born today. 100 years from now, you will be a distant memory. And the crazy thing about it is the only thing that's going to last is going to be that which you've done to pour into the lives of others. And ironically, that's what God tells us to do. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength, and to love your neighbor as yourself. So let me get back to the brevity of life thing. We need to be living our lives like today is the last day that we'll have on this earth. If you knew that you only had so much time left, you would be doing everything in your power to try to make the life that you had left matter. And we're all guilty of this. Sometimes I used to think I wish God would kind of let us know when that time frame is, because maybe it would kick some of us in high gear. And I'm preaching to myself. I'm not condemning you guys. We take for granted just how long we have here on this earth. And most of us, we live and we're consumed with today when we need to be worried about eternity. I saw a video one time where Francis Chan had a rope, and on the end of that rope was a little bit of red tape, and it was probably about 2 inches long, and then on the other end of that was just this never-ending rope. He probably had about 500 feet of rope, and the point he was trying to make was that that little red part is the part that we focus on here on this side of eternity. That's our life here on earth. And the Bible tells us that the average span of a man or woman's life is 80. A score is 20 years. So what would 80 be? That'd be about 80 years. And if you look at the average lifespan of human beings, we're here about 80 years. So getting back to my story, we focus on that little red part of the rope when we need to be focused on the 500 or never-ending part of the rope, which is eternity. I'm just trying to help you change your focus. Our focus should be on eternal things, because none of us are getting out of here alive, and none of us know when that day is going to come when Christ is going to call us home. So again, quit playing around, quit messing around with sin, be obedient, walk according to the Spirit as much as you can every day to try to keep your mind stayed on Him. That is the only way you're going to make it in this life. Focus on being a servant, dying to yourself, serving and loving other people, putting others before yourself. I know the world will tell you, why would I want to do that? But again, the way Christ does things is not the way the world does things. If you look just a few examples in the Bible, remember He would say, love your enemies, bless those who persecute you. From a human standpoint, that's not something that we want to do. But again, His ways are not our ways, nor are His thoughts our thoughts. So everything I've seen in my life, when I do things God's way, I get the blessings of God. So I just want to encourage you today. Do things God's way, the way He told us to in His Word. Walk in obedience to Him. Put into practice what His words tell us to do. Be intentional in your thinking, in your actions. And finally, focus on today like today was the last day that you had here on this earth. Love you guys.